Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's even back with another video for you guys today. You already know the vibes. If today is your first time on my channel, I don't need to tell you what to do. You should already know. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel before you continue watching this video. On today's video, I'm going to be bringing to you guys 10 banging, hot, self-explanatory signs that you are in a toxic friendship. These signs might also go for people in relationships as well. 10 signs that you are in a toxic friendship with that girl or that boy. This is your wake-up call to open your eyeballs and run away from that relationship for the sake of your mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, everything while health. So yeah, let's get into the video. Disclaimer, this video is not in any order. Don't say it was number 9 on the list. I can still manage it. It's not that bad. It's random. Yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing on today's list is no or poor communication, no trust, and no respect or boundaries. Communication is key. When I say relationship, I'm talking about between two people. It can be girl and girl, girl and boy, like friends, or like an actual romantic relationship. If you don't communicate, how are you supposed to know how the other person is feeling? Oh, Precious, you said this thing and I didn't like it. She should be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Who knows? Maybe Precious did not know that what she said actually hurts you. If you don't tell her, she will do it again and again and again, and you're just going to continue suffering in silence. Number 2 on this list is when they blame you for a problem that they caused. It's you that caused it and you're blaming me. You're making me feel bad for what you did. People do this all the time. You are responsible for your own action. Blaming your friend for doing what you obviously and clearly caused, then they will now proceed to play victim. Number 3 on this list is when they get angry at situations that if the roles were reversed, you guys not be having that conversation. It's mostly common like with girls and guys. Like girls do a lot of things that if like guys were to do them, it will be an issue. Like, if you cannot take it, then don't do it. So if you are going to party every weekend and you're snapping pictures with plenty boys, if that boy should do that same thing to you, you will not like it. Listen to me, I'm your mommy, period. Number 4 on this list is gaslighting you by telling you how you should feel and invalidating your feelings when you tell them how you feel. You tell your friend that, oh, this thing that you said to me, I didn't like it and it was not funny at all. You crossed the line, and they start telling you, was it not just play? Was I not just joking with you? Why are you getting angry? That is a big no. The fact that I'm telling you is reason enough for you to be like, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I didn't know that like you get offended. Simple, and it's to end there. Friends that are controlling and excessively jealous, like, it's a different thing entirely when like you're my friend and you're watching out for me. Speak from personal experience, because if there's one thing I hate, girls hating on girls when you don't even know the other person's side of the story. Why do you hate me when you have never heard my own side of the story? That's the funny thing about gist and how gist spreads, because number 1, you never know the actual source of gist, and number 2, how valid that gist is. So be careful about what you believe about other people. Like I was saying, it's a different thing entirely when you have like a friend that's watching out for you. This controlling friendship thing is very, very common in like secondary schools. I remember what I did in secondary school to like be validated by some of my friends back then. You just wake up and realize that, oh, why did this person tell me to carry my bag like this? And I actually carried my bag like that. Carry your bag how you want to carry your bag. If you want your socks to be knee length, let your socks be knee length. If you want your socks to be, you know what I'm saying? Do what you want to do. If you think it looks good, then do it. And then the excessively jealous part. This one is for relationships. Like, calm down. I am a girl and I'm allowed to have guy friends. It's not that deep. We were friends before we started dating. That's a valid point to guys why you should not have guy friends. But like, I'm allowed to have guy friends. Guys are girls, but they're just guys. Basically, you know you're in a toxic relationship when you avoid saying your mind because you're afraid of the person's reaction. When you're afraid to express yourself. In a friendship, we're both supposed to be able to express ourselves to the fullest. I'm supposed to be able to tell you my ideas, my thoughts, my fears, my insecurities without being afraid that this person will judge me, or oh, this person is going to get angry at what I'm going to say. Because you're my friend. I chose you to be my friend for a reason. I should not be afraid to say, oh, Evelyn, this thing that you said to that person, it was actually kind of mean, without being afraid that you shout at me. one of the most beautiful things about friendships is freedom of expression. I can openly just say anything. And do you know how beautiful it is when you find a friend that like your minds are in sync? When you find somebody that has like the same thought process as you, express your emotions without getting a reaction and without being judged. That is so beautiful. It's not every time, but people need to be heard. If I'm telling you something, I'm telling you because I want to get it off my chest, and you judging me is not going to help anything. If your closest friend, your best friend, you're afraid to tell her what's going on with you, then I hate to break it to you, use razor blade. You know you're in a toxic relationship when you start to make excuses for your friend, when like other people can see that you're in a toxic relationship and they're telling you, they're like, oh Evelyn, this person is this and this person is that, and you're like, no, she's not usually like this. No, she was just in a bad mood today, that's why she spoke to me like that. She was not in a bad mood anything. Stop making excuses for that man. Stop making excuses for that girl. If she's toxic, she's toxic. Sooner you wake up to realize it, the better for you, because you are going to keep drowning. You find out that you keep drowning. You start being introverted, you start keeping to yourself, building up a wall, because you are like, oh, if my closest friend should react like this, what makes you think that if I say it to another person, then it will be any better? It will be eating you up inside. Not being able to express yourself is a very, very bad thing. Speaking from experience, carry your bag and run, or talk to your partner that, my guy, you want to joke me. In a toxic friendship, if you notice that you're in a negative or gloomy or sad mood whenever you're around them, you just notice that when this person comes over, when I go over to this person's house, when I'm hanging out with this person, I'm just always on my guard. I'm just always cautious what I'm saying, what I'm doing, how I'm walking. You're just cautious basically, because why is your friend making you your mood to change? Being friends with someone means you are supposed to be completely free, completely open, having the best of time, especially in a Nigerian home. You know, in Nigerian home, if you go out today, one day, you will not go out again. See you next week. So how is it that the only day this week that I went out, and I went out with this my particular friend, and I had a horrible time? That is speaking volume. That is friendship with someone or a group of people. This one is a group of people when you know that they exclude you from their plans, like they don't include in their original plans. They start telling you, oh, you can come if you want, that if you're not invited, don't go. If you're not told, don't ask. That's what you should be on. If not this 2022, for the rest of your life, guy. How you be in a friendship group and they now have to be the ones to be like, oh guy, can I come? Can I follow you? Your friends, my dear, remove yourself and go and find better friends that deserve you. Those girls don't, or those boys don't, or those group of people, they don't deserve you. You will not come to the place, the party, you will not be standing outside, you will not be calling your friend, it's not now be reachable. You will not be standing outside looking. Guy, don't do that to yourself. Don't put yourself in that toxic space. Don't. And you will now like see your friend's story on Instagram. All of them will not be together, you will not be there. You will not be like, guy, but why did you guys tell me that you were going out today? This your friend has private story that you are not added to, and they are posting things that you don't know about. And the last thing on today's list before we end this video is when they are always trying to one-up you. This is like, they'll come to your house and they'll be like, they'll be looking around like, your house is cozy, it's like a cottage. Red flag. Toxic boy or girl, run away. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment in the comment section what you want to know down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.